every remix that I've ever done that had a Leah on it, especially like when I really started to get known, all those videos got flagged. Like, I was kind of reluctant to even put her on there, but I'm like, yo, like I just had to. Like, that shit slid. Like, that shit slid. Let me yo, so how's my audio sounding? Give me a thumbs up if my audio is good. If my I'm gonna cut the music down a little bit. Cut the music down just a little bit. Let me do a check. I got, like, if you see me right now, I got two phones in my hand. I got one phone that's acting as a Bluetooth mouse because I lost my mouse, and then I got my other phone which is acting as a PC. I'm over here looking crazy, but we gonna get it. We gonna get this done. We gonna get it done. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let me know if I should cut the audio up a little bit more. Okay, y'all saying it's good. What up, Lexi? Okay, so I want to tell y'all this dream I had. I was supposed to do an on point Orisha tarot, but I'm gonna say all the stuff I said in the beginning over because I'm gonna have to cut all of that out. So y'all got a treat. But yeah, so you know, I had everything set up today to do an on point Orisha tarot. I had this really dope dream, and I was gonna add that into it and all of that, but this is the reason why I stopped doing weekly on point Orisha tarots every week. One thing that I learned when you're doing this type of work, when you're doing this type of stuff, you know them gospel songs where it says always be right on time. That's how it is when you're doing spiritual work. That's why I commend you know, the people who are able to consistently do this every week. I commend y'all because the way my spirit team works with me, you know, they like, yo, like, you know, they're not with it all the time. And when they're not with it and then I try to rush it, now it's like I'm using my own energy. It's like I'm using, you know, when I'm doing stuff like this and it's in alignment, I don't feel tired, I don't feel drained. It's like, it's almost like I be mad when I gotta stop, because it's like, dang, like it's just flowing out. It's just like a faucet. It's just flowing out, you know. But when I go against spirit and do stuff, you know, do spiritual things, and I'm doing this stuff, but I'm not in alignment. I'm just trying to do it because I promise y'all that I'm gonna give y'all a weekly reading or whatever. I've noticed that, you know, number one, I feel tired, I feel super drained, I feel sleepy afterwards, like real tired. And then sometimes, you know, even when I try to pull cards, the reading just don't come out the way that it's supposed to come out. Like, I have like a real, like, weird feeling about it, you know. And I don't even end up posting the video anyway. It's like I've been done all that work, been done all this stuff for me not to even post the video, you know. So you know, having too many of those type of things happen to you, you know, you start to learn really fast that, you know, at least how my team operates, you know, me working with the baby issue, me working with the baby Oshun and all of that, you know, these energies that I work with are like super pure, you know, so they have like this baby like innocence about them. And you know, you can't bribe a baby. You can't bribe a baby with money for it to do something, because it doesn't know the concept of money yet. You know, you can't bribe, you know, you can't bribe the baby Oshun with a Birkin bag and and some red bottoms, because she don't know what that is. She's like, huh? What's that? You know. So I kind of like how things work out, because it's like when it's meant for me to do my on point Orisha tarots, it's like people hit me up like, yo, like you did this at the right time, like, you know, stuff like that. What's up, Panama Pinky? And I just like being like spontaneous. I'm a very spontaneous type of person. I don't like being predictable. You never know what to expect when you watch one of my videos, and I like that. I like that air. You know, I like that. I like what that entails. You know, spiritually. I'm the type of person to where just about any spiritual being that's high vibrational, that wants to get a message out, I'm one of the vessels that you know, that's able to do that. And the reason why is because you know, I'm very non-judgmental. You know, so if a divine whore want to come and tell me some stuff, you know, I'm like, cool. That's why I came out with the what is it, Real Men Don't Get Soft, a message from Lilith. You know, the divine whore came and gave me that message to tell. So I'm like, all right, cool. Real men don't get soft. All right. You know, and then, you know, it opens up a gateway when spiritual beings feel like they can come to you and you can in a non-judgmental way tell their message. And then, you know, it went from me connecting with Lilith to me connecting with Aaliyah, Akasha, Selena, Left Eye, James Brown, Urzuli Freda, Urzuli Danto. Like, I can truly say in these past 3 or 4 years, or the past about 3 or 4 years, 4.5 years, I done had some very, very interesting spiritual adventures. You know, some of the things I made videos about, some of the things I made videos about that got taken down, so they on my Patreon. Some of the things I haven't touched on yet. You know, I haven't touched on every single spiritual encounter. Some of these things will be in my shadow work class when I start that back up. You know, and you know, some of these I may end up putting it in future videos. You know, so I appreciate all of y'all. You know, as y'all know, I'm giving y'all this information. I'm on the time limit. I'm at the Starbucks. So if y'all want to donate to a brother, as you already know, my donation links are always in the descriptions of my videos, so you can check that out. You know, you can get some merch and check out my services, www.bandclaptv.com. all right, so let me get to this dream I had. Okay, so in this dream, it was me and it was my cousin Keisha. I haven't seen this cousin in years. On my dad's side, my cousin Keisha. I've been having a lot of past life regressions these last few weeks, you know, about my family and, you know, different origins about them and stuff like that. So I was listening to 639, I think it's 639 hertz, which is the heart chakra. You know, I've been doing that for the last couple days because you know, today is the last day of Leo season, and then tomorrow we'll be going into Virgo, or later on tonight we'll be going into Virgo, you know, which is the fall, you know. So it was me, my cousin Keisha. We was at this church event, and you know, it was one of those type of events to where you know, she begged and she asked me, can I come and can I help out and stuff like that. I don't really like going to church events like that. I don't got nothing against it, but I'm like that song from what's that song? I'm all churched out. I'm all churched out, man. I'm all churched out. I ain't got nothing against the faith, but I'm churched out, you know. So I just went, just to help out and whatever my cousin needed or whatever. So everything was a success. She was so happy that I was able to come and help out and all that type of stuff. Everybody was appreciative. So the church was located in like this neighborhood, and I had to park my truck in one of the like beside one of the garages or whatever. So there was this Latino guy, and he was outside, and he was showing everybody outside his new remote control lawnmower that he had. So what he did was he took a tank. He took something that looked like an old tank, and he put like some blades at the bottom of it, and he turned this into a lawnmower. Like he turned it into a lawnmower. So, he's over here, cutting the grass, and everybody's like, wow, that's so dope, all of that stuff. So he's doing this right next to my truck, mind you. So I'm over here, he's cutting the grass, and all of a sudden there was some debris or something that was under one of his blades, and his lawnmower, remote control lawnmower, ended up spinning out of control. And when it did that, it sliced my back tire. It went poof, it sliced my back tire. Oh damn, I almost dropped my phone. Okay, so it sliced my back tire, and I was like, damn, I didn't say damn, at least not yet, so I heard the noise, I went outside, I saw what was going on, and I looked at it was a big hole that ended up happening because of that. So the Latino dude, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. Everybody that was outside, they was like, yeah, it was an accident, it was a mistake, and all of that type of stuff. Now, I looked at what happened, and when I tell you, I blew up. Like, I blew up. I blew up. I was so pissed off because in my real life, I just had to buy 2 new tires for my truck. I had to buy 2 new front tires, and I still owe my dad to this day. I still owe him $50 because he had to help me out with with buying my tires, because these tires ain't cheap, especially for an SUV. Them tires can run you up there. So I'm over here yelling. I'm over like, dang, why does this always happen to me when I'm trying to help somebody out? Why is this always happening? Like I'm just over here mad. And the thing about it was, see, my cousin Keisha, she didn't know what all I was going through. Like, she didn't know how bad things were with my living situation. Like, she didn't know at this point. Like, she didn't know, but I blew up, and I was so mad and I was so pissed off because I'm like, yo, I don't have no money. I don't got no money to pay for this. Like, what am I gonna, I'm over here like going off, So this is when she finally found out about the situation that I was in. So she ended up leaving out. She ended up going back into the church or whatever. So I didn't think nothing of it. I went, went in my truck. I'm like, okay, so I still got this Fix-A-Flat. Maybe I can put some Fix-A-Flat on there. Maybe I can take some of these rods, the little rubber rods that you you got this little tool, and you put the little rubber rod in there, and it'll stop your flat. So I'm like, I'm over here thinking about all the things that I can do, just so I can get somewhere where I can think, and So my cousin Keisha, she walks out the car, or she walks out the church, and she had a crowd of people. I don't know what she did when she went into that church. She walked out, and she had a crowd of people that walked out with her, and she walked up to me, and she gave me a wad of money. She gave me, and it's funny. I told her that it's gonna be like $46 for a new tire. She gave me $41, and then she gave me no, I told her that it was gonna be $41 for me to get my tire fixed. And it's weird that I said that number, 41. I said it was gonna be $41 for me to get my tire fixed. You know, that's, 4 + 1 is 5. 5, that's the Oshun number 5. Leo. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe y'all can let me know in the chat what y'all think about this. So she gave me the money. She was like, this right here should be enough for you to get your tire. And then she gave me some more. She gave me like another few dollars, and she was like, you can use this to buy you some food and stuff. And she kind of sat in the back seat, where the passenger, she sat in the back passenger seat, and she was just crying, because she didn't know that, she didn't know that I was going through all of this. And I still had a good heart enough to go out my way to help her. And she just poured all kind of like motivating, positive, like we had a long conversation. Now I don't remember anything that she said except these two things. So the first thing she said, God is about to bless you in a way that you never would have thought, that in a way that you never would have dreamed of. And she said, keep being the you that I saw, keep being the you that I see, because she was looking in my eyes, and she was like, keep being the you that I see, keep being the you that you would never know. Now that's what I put in the title of my video, because for the life of me, I don't truly understand what she meant by that. Keep being the you that you will never know. And so I gave her a hug, and then I kissed her on the forehead. I gave her a hug, and then I kissed her on the forehead, and she transformed into like this blue being. Like, I've never seen this being before. I've been talking about river goddesses and water goddesses and ocean goddesses for these last like 6-7 days. And this figure that is standing in front of me now, that was posing as my cousin Keisha, is standing in front of me. And it was like a flash, because it was like after I seen who that really was, I ended up waking up. So this being, the top part of it was like the color of the deep ocean, and then the bottom part of it was like the color of the ocean when you're close to shore. That's the best way that I can explain the way this being looked. It didn't look humanoid. It didn't look humanoid. It almost looked like a crystal being or something like that. I don't know. So that was my dream. Maybe y'all can let me know what y'all think about it. Keep being the you that you will never know. Be the you that you will never know. That is very interesting. So that's what this is going to be about. Sometimes you never know who you really are until you got to show who you really are. What's up, DJ Jaguar? We're gonna say it like that. Sometimes you really don't know who you are until you got to show who you are. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that as we go into this Orisha astrology that y'all see in front of y'all. Now, we don't understand our true power. Let me see what you said. We don't understand our true power to manifest. Okay. Okay, I like that. Okay. Hold on. I don't know why this isn't coming up. Okay, so we're still in Leo. 29 degrees Leo. Let me see. And Leo is still 29 degrees in the 6th house. Is literally forming an arrow. And let's see what our inner children is going to be doing. So the moon right now is in Cancer, and it's in the 5th house. So it's a little bit different than the picture that you see, but the energy is still gonna resonate with whoever needs to hear this. So right now, our inner child wants to be comfortable in their creativity. Our inner child wants to be comfortable and wants to be emotionally comfortable when it comes to the way it wants to create. So that's very important. And let's see where Cancer is at. Well, let's see what's in the 4th house. I had a dream like what I said. We don't know our truth. Yeah, like I'm telling you, like it was like when I blew up. It was like when I blew up and I got mad because of what happened to my tire. It was like everything I was going through, like everything that I was, all of that just came out. And I wasn't crying, like I was just mad. I was like, yo, like, why is it that, every time I try to do something good and help somebody out, it always end up, I always end up getting hurt. Like I always end up, with the short end of the stick, and I didn't help everybody else out, and now I'm over here going through it. Like I was just going in, like it was like that situation that, it kind of triggered something. And when you think about what's been going on in the media these past few days and stuff like that, a lot of innocent people have been getting killed. A lot of innocent people, and it was guilty by association. So it's like you gotta be careful who you choose to associate with, because if they got something going on with them, you don't want to be a collateral situation. That's another thing that I've been seeing. So the 4th house is in Gemini. Hold on, y'all. It's a siren. It's a siren going by. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So the 4th house is in Gemini, which means that this is where we're at a crossroads at. See, our inner children wants to be creative. Our inner children wants to express themselves and stuff like that in a comfortable, emotionally comfortable and creative type of way. But when it comes to how as far as us going within, there's a crossroads when we go within, because maybe what you want to feel comfortable with being creative about is something that you've never thought you could do. Maybe it's something that you've never you've never seen anyone else in your family do that, or that's what it's kind of seeming. So let's see where Gemini is at, or let me see what's in the third house. So the third house is in Taurus, you know, which means that mentally we want to be stable. You know, mentally we want our minds, you know, we want what comes to mind. We want it to be stable. We want it to be prosperous. We want it to be loved and all of that, you know. But with this Gemini being in the fourth house, you know, you're in your head about it. You're in your head about how your family is going to accept this. You know, how's your family going to accept this? You know, are you going to be disowned? You know, if you choose to go on this path that your inner child wants to go. You know, let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Said the message I got from the ancestor, she only if man know who they are. The dream I had, a baby, where I was amazed at the power of the gift I seen in this baby on the way waking up the lady. Wow, that's crazy right there. Wow. And this is the most that I've ever heard from you, DJ Jaguar. I be thinking once you hear the mix, you be like, oh shit, that mix was dope, and then you dip out. So this is the most that I've heard from you. So peace to you. That's dope. That's a really dope dream. And yeah, you know, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Right now the midheaven is in Sagittarius, you know, which means that, you know, getting closer to the God in you, is what we're all trying to do right now. You know, when you look all over, you know, you look in the world and stuff like that, a lot of people are very unhappy. A lot of people are very unhappy, whether they're unhappy with their jobs, they're unhappy with their career. I've been watching like hella videos about a lot of these people are quitting these rideshare apps like DoorDash, you know, Uber and Lyft and stuff like that, because number one, the gas prices, you know, the gas prices are making it not worth it, you know, because unless you're just doing it for like 8, 9, 10 hours straight, you're not really making any profit when you really think about it, because not only do you got to pay for gas with some of these apps, if your insurance finds out that you're doing rideshare with your car, you know, you can get in trouble if you don't have a certain type of insurance that you got to have for rideshare if you want to use your car for rideshare, and that insurance is very expensive, you know. And you know, those apps, those rideshare, they ain't like they was back in 2015, 2014, you know, kind of around the time it first started. You know, they really put you through a lot now if you want to do that type of stuff, you know. So people are very unhappy with their careers, you know. People right now are very, very unhappy with their state of being, their quality of life, you know. So everybody is looking for God, you know. Everybody is trying to have that enlightening experience, you know. Make sure that you're not associated with people, places, and things who are trying to do like crazy things just so they can feel something, because you have a lot of that going on as well, you know. Let's see what's in the ninth house, since we're talking about Sagittarius, and the ninth house is in Scorpio. So yeah, you know, when you're looking for God, and you're looking outside yourself, when you're looking for God outside of yourself, that's already a recipe for disaster, because everything outside of yourself can be manipulated. You know, everything that's outside of yourself can be confused. the author of confusion, um and a lot of people right now are going through they're going through a transformation of beliefs. People are going through a transformation of beliefs. People are going through a transformation that they don't want to experience certain things no more. They don't want to go through certain experiences, and they don't want to have to learn these lessons. They don't want to have to keep learning these same lessons over and over again. There is a big shift that's happening. We're going from summer to the fall. We're going from the summer to the fall, and the fall is going to feel like winter for some people. For some people, the fall is going to feel like winter. Let's see what's in the 8th house. So we got Libra. We got Libra in the 8th house. So when it comes to our relationships, when it comes to our partnerships and things like that, a lot of things are going to be exposed in that realm. And this is so you can balance yourself out, so that you can finally get in that place, in that space, in that position, to where you finally want to listen to your inner child and be creative. Create something, be creative, do something from the heart, something that you never knew. This is all of these things are exposing themselves to you. All of these things are being transformed and stuff like that, so that you can finally decide that you want to be the you that you never knew. It's funny, I'm asking y'all what it means, but I'm over here explaining it. Yes, Virgo season is going to be for some of us, baby issues. Virgo season, and I just got this small vision. Like I just saw the baby issue saying nah nanny nah nah, and he got his tongue out and he doing a and then what's after Virgo? 6, Libra. Oh, excuse me, am I in your way? Oh, okay. So like I said, the fall, okay, I will. Yeah, I ain't got a lot of time. So Virgo season, this is when and I say this every year. Virgo season is when you find out who your true friends are. You find out who's really going to be in your corner. And the fall, you get all of the harvest of what you've been putting in from Aries from the 1st house all the way to the 6th house. And you get the harvest. You get your harvest of that in the fall. And then while you're receiving your harvest, you got to understand that on another spectrum, some people are receiving their judgment. They're getting into these situations in the fall that's pretty much going to they're pretty much these situations that some of these people are getting in the fall is going to determine how the rest of their year or how the rest of their season is going to be. So Libra is the lawyer. You claim your innocence in Virgo season. You claim your innocence. This is what's going on right now. We're going on this road so we can claim our innocence. I'm about my Father's business. That's what midheaven and Sagittarius is about. I'm about my Father's business. So you're doing all of this work so you can create your alibi. And then when Libra season comes along, which is after Virgo season, you know, when Libra season comes along, you're straight. You don't got nothing to be worried about. You don't got nothing to fear. None of that stuff. You know, because you're straight. You got a good lawyer. You know, Libra is the lawyer. So you got you a real good lawyer. You know, everything is straight on your end while everybody else is scrambling. You know, everybody else is scrambling, trying to figure out what they're gonna do. You know, some people can't afford a lawyer because they've been fucking around with their money. You know, they didn't spent all their PPP loan and stuff. So, you know, so they out of luck. They trying to figure out what they gonna do. And once Scorpio comes along, man, once Scorpio comes along, you know, that's the judgment. And if you don't have the right type of representation, you're gonna be screwed. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna see, can I get me another drink? Hold on. Hey. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Okay, so here's the problem. So I'm streaming live right now. So if I go to the app, it'll mess it up. Wait, let me see. I might be able to do it on my other phone. I'm over here like Kevin Gates. I got two phones. Let me see. Star. And I ain't even got Starbucks on this phone. Dang it. And I'm gonna have to. Dang. Okay. Wait, hold up. Y'all give me 1 second. Oh, I'm still live. Let's go. Okay. We good. Taurus, Sun, Scorpio, Moon. Oh shit. Yeah, put some of y'all alignments out here. Let's do it. We talking about being the you that you never knew. Being the you that you never knew. You know, that's what this is about. And with the way the alignments are right now, you know, a lot of people are gonna be getting some wake-up calls about this if you haven't been already diligently on this journey, so you can discover. Hold on. Could I get a cup of ice water too? You got to get my ice water. Yeah, I mean, you got to stay hydrated with your ice water. So let me see. So you said Taurus Sun, Scorpio Moon. Let's see. Appreciate it. So where's Taurus at right now? So Aries is in the second house. Taurus is in the third house. Cash App. Yeah, I'm putting my Cash App. It's like I said, all of my donation links are in the description of this video, but I'll put my Cash App so y'all can donate. If y'all want me to tell y'all about y'all alignments right quick, I'll definitely do that for y'all. So let me see, where's Taurus at? So Taurus is in the third house. And then let's see, Scorpio. So let's talk about the Orishas for a second. Because this is how I do astrology, you know. Hold on. Can I get one of those carrying cases? I ain't know what the name of it. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, appreciate it. And y'all close at what time? Okay. Okay, y'all give me a second. I'm over here trying to do like 5 or 6 things at once because they finna close. So right now Taurus is in the 3rd house. So for you, Jaguar, a lot of your communication, a lot of what you're thinking about right now, because we know that Taurus represents valuables. It represents self-worth. It represents self-love. All of those Venus type of things, So with Taurus being in the 3rd house right now, this is what you're going to be communicating. This is what you're going to be communicating out. This is what you're going to be. You may be talking to yourself. You may be talking to yourself about these type of things. Now we know when we talk about the Orishas, Taurus represents Oshun. Taurus represents a certain version of Oshun, the Oshun that can be a gold digger. So, with these different alignments that's going on right now, you may be just talking, you may be just communicating, but depending on the mental mind state of who you're talking to, they may think that you're a little too money motivated. Make sure that your value, make sure the things that you're thinking about your value and your self-worth and all of that, make sure those things are something Sagittarian, something that's of your father. Make sure that you're of your father's business when you're thinking about these type of things, because with Scorpio being in the 9th house, you got a baby Oya, you got a baby Oya energy inside, and Oya doesn't like being a baby. So you may have some feelings, you may have some thoughts, and at the end of the day, Oya, she don't care if she gotta destroy, she don't care if she gotta manipulate, she don't care if she gotta use magic, but whatever she wants to get done, she's gonna get it done. So you got to take that into account, and you got to be the father to your inner child, because Oya, she can be very destructive, and she can mean well, but in this earth, in this life, there's consequences for everything, so you just got to keep that in mind for right now. Taurus sun, Capricorn moon. So let's see where Capricorn is at. Let's see where Capricorn at right now. Shout out to the Capricorns. Capricorn is in the 11th house. And then where's Aquarius? So it's a process. You're in the process right now of associating with the hard reality of your intelligence. Aquarius is in the 12th house, and so Shango is at Yemoya's house. He's in Yemoya's domain. Capricorn moon. So your inner child is and let me see, Pluto is in Capricorn right now. So this is a deep process when we're talking about being creative. We're trying to find that balance where we can be creative and we can really be comfortable and things like that. Let's talk about the Orishas. Yemoya, she can put a la land around Shango, to where if Shango doesn't have Obatala to reel him, to keep rearing him in the right direction, and if he doesn't have the baby issue, to keep him wanting to go into the forest and stuff like that, Yemoya can baby him, y'all can baby him and baby him and baby him, you know, and make the time pass by real fast. So when it comes to you being able to do what I'm saying, it's going to be a process, but start moving, start going, like start doing stuff. You know, that's what my inner child like to say, start doing stuff right now. You know, don't get into that procrastination type of mind to where you're like, okay, you know, I got this time, I can do this, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, time is still of the essence. And when it comes to, you know, Capricorn moon, you know, this is someone who's destined to be the GOAT, you know. But it's a process, you know. Maybe certain tools that you needed to where you can be the GOAT, you know, maybe those things wasn't available until now. Or there might be some things that's coming up now to where if you get started on this right now, you know, the tools that's really going to take you over the top, you know, they're going to be available very soon. And it's like the fact that you're already in that, you know, you're already in that vein where you're already going towards it, you're already going forward, you know, you'll be ahead of the curve, you know. Let me see, Virgo sun, Cancer moon. Yeah, so Cancer moon, you know, that's what the moon is in right now, you know. Now these natal readings right here, you know, this is kind of a equivalent of when I do the astrology alignment readings on my page. You know, I don't got y'all's natal chart, so you know, it may not be like super, you know, on point, but it'll just give you a synopsis of what to expect, you know. So Virgo sun, where's Virgo at right now? Because Virgo be moving around. Where's Virgo? Oh, Virgo is in the 7th house, you know. So and where's Libra? Libra is in the 8th house. So so there's a balance that's going on. There's a balance, there's a relationship balance that you're gonna have to go. Let me check it. Let me check my cash out. Let me see. Why are they? I know I got something. Okay, now it's showing. Santiento. Okay, so is this you, C Supreme? You sent me a request for me to pay you. Ashe to Christopher, Ashe to Desiree Mills, and I'm gonna get to y'all's. But DJ Jaguar, I think you sent me a request to pay you. Oh, shout out to wow, that's crazy. It's crazy. It's like I just read Dolo's shout out to Dolo, shout out to Flight Boss. I read his title, and then I'm talking about being the you that you never knew, and then he's talking about sometime being yourself is gonna be an issue, or it's gonna be hard to be yourself right now. See, this is what lets you know, like, when you're in alignment, like it don't matter how I spin this, it's gonna be truth. It's gonna be truth. Like that's just how it is, you know. So Satral, Virgo sun. So your relationship with your inner child, there's some shadow work right now that that you're probably either being prompted to do, or in Virgo season, you're going to be happy that you started on this shadow work. The reason why I say shadow work is because Virgo is in the 8th house, which means that when the baby SU goes to Oya's house, Oya's house is full of chaos. It's very chaotic in Oya's house. So the baby SU, he has to know what he's looking for. Like, he got to know what he's looking for when he goes in Oya's house, because if not, he gonna be lost. So we've had a lot of talks and stuff like that, off the record. So I know what you're trying to manifest. There's a relationship, there's a partnership with your inner child. There's a partnership that's really gonna help you soar. I literally just told my girl my inner child work is gonna be important right now. Hey, look, man, I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you, man. And I'm over here packing my stuff up. I'm not really looking at my phone. So the fact that I'm just talking, it's just flowing out. Like, I'm just freestyling. It's just flowing out. This is how I like to work. So jobs and careers where I gotta write stuff down and I gotta do all that, like, it's never really worked out for me, because when I want to express something, when I want to do something, I want to do it right now. I'm not trying to wait and all of that stuff. That's why it was always hard for me as a rapper, because I'm a writer. I'm a poet, I'm a writer. But sometimes I have a dope ass bar, and if I'm at work, y'all have a good night, I'll be working or something like that, so I can't get a pen and pad and write it down. Oh, appreciate it. Have a good night. Yeah, I may not have a pen and pad to write the bar down, so I be done forgot it. That's how you got to be present. And right now there are beings like the one I met in my dream. There are beings that's without form. There are beings that are without form, that are very powerful, and they want to help you. They can help you achieve the impossible right now, but you can be fooled. So you gotta know what you're trying to do. You gotta know what you're trying to do. You gotta know where you stand. You gotta know what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. Because when Virgo season comes around, it can get real tricky. See, right now, during, I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all should have been learning during Leo season. See, during Leo season, everybody had their heart on their sleeve, so it was very easy for you to know if somebody was fake. It was very easy for you to check and see if people are fake, see are they real. It was very easy during Leo season. See, in Virgo season, it's gonna be a little bit trickier unless you're working in your inner child. So this is why your inner child is trying to do things right now to put itself on the forefront. Because right now, when we get into Virgo season, people are gonna use this energy to cloak themselves in innocence. A lot of people are going to be cloaking themselves in innocence when Virgo season come around. But if you saw how wild they was acting in Leo season, it won't work. It won't work. But if you're game goofy, you can get fooled right now. So that dream I had of the baby, was that your inner child? Oh dang, I made a mistake and clicked off of it. And I appreciate y'all for the donations as well. Um, y'all help me out so much. Let me go back to your comment. Let me see, is it still here? Let me see, is it still here? She only if men know who they are. The dream I had a baby where I was amazed by the power of the gift seen in this baby. So on the way, waking up the lady. So I've had readings to where shout out to Aya. Shout out to Aya Montero. She gave me a reading and she was talking about a baby dragon. And she was like, the baby dragon hatched from the egg, and it was the baby BandClap. She called it the baby BandClap. And I knew exactly what she was saying. She was talking about me creating the baby SU. To my alchemists that are out here, if you're an alchemist, right now is very important. I don't care what you got to do. I don't care how much money you got to put up. At least get started. Creating a vessel for your inner child. I've been talking about this a lot, but with the way things are going right now, creating a vessel or different vessels to where your inner child can shine and you can protect that vessel is going to be extremely important. This is something that what I'm hearing, because I'm outside right now. I'm outside. I'm in front of the moon. So if spirit got some messages, you can let it out. And they like, enough is enough. We're tired. We're tired of being drained. That's what I'm hearing. There's a lot of people that are dying. They're dying feeling unfulfilled. Their inner child was used in a negative way. And they're tired. They're trying to put this message out like, yo, learn about go back and watch those 6 videos that I put out about manifestation. We all soul family, we should all right now be creating businesses and entities where we can operate in our inner child. And you can copyright your stuff. You can trademark your stuff. You can make sure that can't nobody steal it and stuff like that. And it's up to the soul family. We need each other to support each other. And I'm not just saying this because of what I'm doing, but just as an example, it shouldn't take me this long to raise up this money for this episode. It shouldn't take me this long. I'm literally doing something that I've been walking the walk for years. Talking about the Orishas, talking about the baby issue, talking about different things in that regard. So if I'm saying that I'm about to come out with a cartoon, with an animated series talking about the stuff that I've been talking about on my channel for years, I should get hella support. I should get hella people donating, like, all right, yo, I want to see that happen. I want to, I want to see you win. Like, I want to see you go forward with this, because who else is really doing it? Who else got a Orisha cartoon out that's not Marvel? Who else got an Orisha cartoon out that's not DC? Who else got an Orisha movie out that's not that's not the Avengers and all of that type of stuff, where it got a white face on it? And I'm trying to create something that's Afrocentric. The baby Oshun, the baby Oshun got edges. The baby Oshun, he looking real snazzy, real snazzy. And I can't wait till y'all really be able to see what's up, Beauty Dark Side. I can't wait till y'all really see the moves and the the different abilities that the characters in my animated series are gonna have. And nobody still guessed who was that Orisha that I posted on my YouTube. She's gonna be in episode 3. Shout out to Melody. You know, she's gonna be the voice actress. You know, we're gonna try her out. You know, y'all gonna let me know if y'all like her. She's gonna be the voice actress for that character. Build it and they will come. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. You know, even to the point where I pretty much now I'm stuck in Miami. I'm stuck in Miami because I've been trying to leave Miami for a while. I think it's meant for me to be here now. Like I've been in Miami off and on really since February. And every time I get enough money to leave, something happened. So now I got to spend it. And then my last few monies that I've been getting, I just been putting everything towards my animated series. I had to buy the hairstyle for her. I got to buy some accessories that she's going to be using. And shout out to my dragon ladies. That's been really, keeping me grounded. I shade to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to my patrons. That little change that come in every month, it definitely helps out. And hopefully, one day we can get to a point where people can notice good-hearted creators off the bat, and help them, because all this stuff that I'm doing, y'all are gonna get lessons and different things out of that as well. And one day when I'm gone and I'm not here no more, but all this stuff that I left behind, somebody else is going to be talking about the baby Eshu playing in the forest, and the baby Oshun is running up behind him, talking about, where you going? And then the baby Eshu, I'm finna go do that. All this stuff be going on in my head. And I finally kind of got a medium to where I can show it outwardly so y'all can see it and get a kick out of it. But this stuff be going on in my head all the time. Let me see what y'all saying. That's true. My family has been draining to the point where I don't have the energy to pour back. And yeah, I'm telling you. But the thing about it is, you got to have mercy on your family, because they're fearing what they don't understand. They gotta understand that you grown. You grown. You gotta make your own way. You gotta follow your own path and stuff like that. And I know how hard they can be, because I had to go through that, especially in my 20s. I really had to go through that. And it just got to the point where, unless it was something important, I just stopped talking to a lot of my family. My mom is extremely spiritual. She always knew about my whereabouts and stuff like that, even without me telling them. But my mom, she's the type of person where she's like, unless you're like about to be in trouble or something like that, like, I'm not gonna blow up the spot. So that's how it is. That's how it be. I sent a donation, G. Oh yeah, okay. So does anybody else got any alignment? Cosmic Ray, let me get to you. So you said Aries Sun. So we're gonna go backwards. Capricorn rising, the way you're coming off. And let me make sure. Hold on. Are we in Virgo yet? No, we're still in Leo. So let me see. So Capricorn, let me see where Capricorn should still be in 11th house. So right now you're coming off as someone who is in the process of associating with something that represent your dreams. and your goals and stuff like that, but you're trying to do it in an intelligent type of way. You know, don't move too slow. You know, don't move too slow in the way you're going, but you're doing the right thing. You know, you're doing the right thing, that you're taking your time. You know, just make sure that you're always taking a step, you know, always taking a step forward and stuff like that, you know. So you got Capricorn rising, and then you got Scorpio moon. So again, so Scorpio, like Dolo say, Scorpio, Oya then move back to her house. She said, all right, Eshu, you've been in my house for too long. Don't go snooping around my dresser drawer. You know, you're gonna end up finding some shit you weren't trying to find out. So now Scorpio, so you should feel at home. You should feel at home with everything that's going on in the world. Your inner child, the baby Oya, because she's really not a baby. It's hard to find baby Oyas, but Oya, she's looking around. She's doing I can't do it. She like, you know the little African thing, the little African sound that African girls make when they don't believe what you're saying. They be like, I can't really do it, but that's what Oya doing right now. She got the side eye. She looking at everybody with the side eye, you know, and that's how it's gonna be for real. You know, if you were up on game and you saw how people were acting and all of that stuff when they try to play innocent during Virgo season, Oya looking like, yep, I'm not gonna mess with you. I'm not gonna mess with you. I'm not gonna get with you. I'm not finna mess around with you, because you was on some bullshit in Leo season, and now you're trying to act like you something different, and I'm not finna play that. He said, oh, LOL, yeah. Poetic flows, yeah, definitely send a donation. Definitely do that. And what was the sun sign? Aries sun. Aries sun. And where's Aries? Ascendant is in Pisces. It's Aries. Yeah, so this is good. Please listen to your inner child, Cosmic Ray, because Aries is in La La Land, you know, and you can make some mistakes right now with Chiron being in Aries in the first house. You can make some mistakes. You can make some mistakes, you know, when it comes to if you're confused about who you are. If you're confused about who you are, you can make some mistakes right now, you know, because of that mistaken identity. And you're a woman, so you know you could tweak this. It's like I'm telling you this, but it's almost like your inner child got you covered up. You know, your inner child got you covered up, and then you have you got like a mother type of spirit that's covering you too. Now, don't take this for granted. You know, you've been doing your spiritual work. You know, you got you're coming off like you're someone that's in the process of trying to associate with your higher self, with your dreams and stuff like that. Don't use that Oya as a way to manipulate just because you can. Yeah, do that. That's perfect. You know, do that. That's dope. So let me see, poetic flows. So this is this is why I like doing this with y'all, because now I'm starting to learn a new process. This is a process that I've never done before, and this is my first time doing it on this live, where I'm moving backwards instead of moving forward, you know. So I kind of like this. I kind of like going backwards, reading backwards instead of doing it forward. I kind of like this. My friends call me the mother of the group. Dreams been popping and trying to establish better connection with my highest. Yep. Akasha been coming through too. Yeah, see, I told you. See, I already see it's to the point now where I know when people on some bullshit and when they're not, because the spirit gonna snitch on you. They gonna tell on you, especially if you're pure of heart and you just want to help. There's no lying in therapy, so Gemini, Paya Poetic Flows, let's see what we got. I appreciate your donation that you sent as well. Definitely appreciate that. So third house is in Gemini. So it looked like as of 8:50, Legwise is back at his house. So let's go. Let's do this. Okay, Taurus moon. So Pisces rising. Let's start from the back forward. Let's see how you're coming off. So you're coming off as a dream girl right now. You're coming off as a hot dream girl. And that can attract certain people, places, and things that you do not need in your life. You can attract some hot shangos that are manipulative. You may come off. You may get some oyas. You may have I'm hearing Aunt Yansa. You might have an Aunt Yansa around you, and you need to watch them. You need to give them the Scorpio side eye. And I bet it got something to do with this Taurus moon placement. Taurus moon, yeah, in the second house. Okay, yeah. So it seems like everything is going back to where they're supposed to be in a way. So in order for you to keep your balance, make sure that you're ironclad. See, right now with you, Poetic Flows, it's okay to be stubborn with the way you're coming off, so that nobody won't try to play you for a fool, or so nobody won't try to try nothing. It's good that it will behoove you. It will behoove you that you know your worth, so you can't be bought. That's what I'm hearing. You got to know your worth, so you can't be bought. And you got some planets right here in the second house too. You got Gemini, you got Mars and Gemini. So you're gonna have a legwas. You're gonna have some legwas that's gonna, you're gonna have some passionate communication. You may have some communication of people that want to fight. Some that type of communication. Because Mars is in Gemini, so you're gonna get a little bit of sexual communication. You're gonna get a little desire, hot, dry, desire for action, all of that. You're gonna get a little bit of everything. So you're gonna get a lot of offers. I'm gonna say that you're gonna get a lot of offers. If you look in the chat, it's in the chat. Let me see. Mr.BCN. That's the Cash App. Yeah, so Poetic Flows, you're gonna have a lot of offers. Passionate offers. You gotta stand firm. You gotta stand strong. Let me see what else you got in the second house. You got Uranus, individual freedom, originality, independence. Marginality. Another fiery planet. You got to be an asshole. But again, this goes back to you knowing your value. Knowing that your freedom, it comes from within. Knowing that your independence is okay. It's okay to be in hermit mode. And I think you just commented saying something about hermit mode. This is what you got to do right now, so that you can make sure that that you're making the right choice. So that's okay. That's cool, because and the reason why is because if you don't know who you are right now, and you let these people, places, and things manipulate you right now because they sound so passionate, with Fortune being in Taurus in the second house, this is going to end up making you a combative and insatiable character. Someone who is always willing to take up arms for trivial and serious matters alike. Foolhardiness may prompt numerous enemies to take a violent reprisal. It is necessary to recall that he who takes the sword shall perish by the sword. So if you live by the sword, you're gonna die by the sword. Damn, that's a good message. You live by the sword, so know your worth. Know your worth. Because if you come off like a thought that be on OnlyFans and be twerking, that's all the type of attention that you're gonna get. Intention. Depending on the type of intentions, that's gonna determine the attention. So if you got innocent intentions, then you're gonna get a lot of babies that's gonna be paying attention to you. And they're not gonna mess with you unless they just want to say what's up. They just want to say hello. Want to do some innocent stuff. But if you got negative intentions, if you don't got the right intentions, then you're gonna be attracting some dudes, and they dick gonna be standing at attention. You're like, yo, what's up, mom? Like, yo, what's good, baby? You looking real hot right now. You looking like a little dream girl right now. Like, what's good? What's your price, baby? What's your price? So it's up to you. It's up to you. How you wanna do it. Yes, I have to stand firm. A lot of temptation. See there? A lot of temptation around me. See? That's that. There it go. Because the way you're coming off, you coming off real hot. You coming off like, we're your dream girls, boy. You a dream girl right now, and it's kind of like that energy to where these chicks be walking out, and it's funny. Sometimes y'all don't even really think y'all look that good when y'all walk out. Like, I got split ends, I got this going on, I gotta fix this in my hair, I gotta do this. And then you got these dudes like, damn, baby, you look amazing. Like, you just the sunshine of my life right now. And these could very well be some good men. These could be some good men that really want to see you, really want to, do something nice for you, really have a innocent intention. But if you don't see that within yourself, you be then pass them by thinking that they thirsty, said some nasty comment, because you don't even look at yourself as a diamond, as something beautiful, and now you're taking it out on them. So you got to be careful with that too. You said, right? Yeah, you got to be careful with that too. So be the you that you never knew. If you've never looked at yourself as beautiful, that you're beautiful, that you're a diamond, start now. If you've never looked at yourself, I don't know who this. Oh, DJ Jaguar, you got to resend your donation because it came as a request. It didn't come as a donation. So you gotta resend your donation. It came that I gotta pay you. So make sure you keep that in mind. I don't know why I wanted to say papaya. Papaya flows. She got them papaya flows. She She got that good. She got that good Latino food. She got that good Dominican food. She got that papaya. You know. Does anybody else got any alignments? Anything? I appreciate y'all donations. You see what happens when I follow Spirit? You know, Spirit was like, don't do a on point Orisha tarot today. Just go live and just talk about the alignments and we'll handle the rest. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. And I never expected that I was going to get this much support. So I appreciate y'all as always. And let's see what's going on. So now, yeah, so the sun is in Leo in the 6th house. So this is heart chakra work that we're going to be doing. This is the last of it. You know, this is the last of the heart chakra work if you've been doing it already, you know. So this is heart chakra work that we're doing because Leo is in the 6th house. And let me see, where's the baby issue? Yeah, okay. So you're doing this heart chakra work so you can make sure that your partnership, your relationship with your inner child is present. You know, that's why we're doing this heart chakra work right now. You know, because there's a partnership that needs to happen, but the only way that this partnership can happen is that you have to be showed and proved the work that you're doing, that you've done. You got to be able to show and prove the work that you've done. You know. And then when we look at the moon is in Cancer in the 4th house now. You know, so our inner children are very you know, they want to feel at home. You know, you got to do this. You got to clean out your heart. You got to clean out your heart space. You got to clean out this so that cleanliness is next to godliness. So that way, you know, your inner child can finally feel at home. You know, like I said, you know, when I first started this live, the reason why you got a lot of these crimes of passion and you got a lot of this crazy stuff going on in the world is simply because, you know, people just don't feel happy with their current situation. You know, they don't feel happy. You know, so that's the reason why all this stuff is going on. Beauty dark side. There we go. You know. So if there be nothing else, I might play that remix one last time. You know, since I got to take this down, I'm gonna put it back up. I'm gonna put it back up, but I'm gonna take the front part and the back part of this live off. But let me know if y'all want me to do more of these pop-up alignment, pop-up readings, pop-up alignments. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to do more of these, and I'll be happy to, as long as I get the support. You know, that's what we own now. You know, you got these you know, these pastors, these crep your dollar I kept your dollar pastors and all these you know people with this information that don't even apply to you. You know, they don't even try to take out no time to try to give you a message that you need. You know, so when you got someone that's willing to do that and they're taking energy and time out of their day and stuff like that, you know, show them some support, because you know, It ain't a lot of us out here. It is not a lot of us out here. And I'm just thankful, I'm grateful that the baby issue decided to decided to be my soul reflection. Because the baby issue, he don't like it here. The baby issue, he don't like it here. And the more I get into his energy, I don't like it here. Because the more you get into, and I appreciate that, Beauty Dark Side, the more you get into the baby issue and the baby Oshun's energy, any of the Orishas, if you can find the purest version of them and get into their energies, a lot of them don't like it here. Because when you really find out all the subtle but powerful ways that we've had our power stripped from us because of certain knowledge that we didn't learn. There's certain things that we're supposed to be able to do with our bodies, certain things that we're supposed to be able to do with our minds and our spirit, that we just, the knowledge is hidden away. And it's a never ending type of thing. You got these energies looking down, like, maybe I can be the one that can, I'm gonna speak as Eshu. Eshu be like, maybe I can be the one to make a believer, make a believer out of people. Maybe I can be the one to spark something that can help. And every time we come down, every time the baby Eshu comes down and makes some noise, a update comes out in the world. A update comes out to where if you try to do what Michael Jackson did, there would be heavy consequences that Michael Jackson didn't even have to go through. If you try to do what Aaliyah did, Aaliyah was a sea goddess that walked on land, that had no business being in a plane, being on higher planes, because she chose to come down here. It's some other stuff that's going on with that, but y'all get where I'm coming from. They gonna make sure. Hold on. Dang, y'all heard that? I started talking about Aaliyah, and all of a sudden some weird music started playing. Like, is it that serious? It's like, damn, like, is it really that serious? I'm over here. I remember last time I was talking about something, and all of a sudden a bunch of sirens just came out of nowhere. That's what really be leading me to believe that this world is a real, like, simulation. And once you start finding stuff out, little stuff just start happening, and you be like, what the hell? Like, what? Oh, what's up, Mia? Sun in Scorpio. Oh, so we're gonna go backwards. We're gonna go backwards. So right now, Sagittarius is back in the 9th house. So you're coming off as someone who has you're coming off as someone who's very knowledgeable because of the experiences that you went through. We're in Leo. We're in Leo still. So what that means is you're coming off, whatever you do from the heart right now, whatever you're doing from the heart, you come off as justified because of the experiences that you've been through. The enlightenment that you show. So again, don't use this to manipulate people, because you can. Don't do it because you can. Like LeVar Burton say off of Reading Rainbow, you don't got to take my word for it. But just because you have certain powers, don't mean you got to do it. you know. um so let's see what your inner child is doing. The moon is in your moon is in Gemini. Where's Okay, so Gemini is back in the third house. And the moon right now is in Cancer. So you know, a lot of some communication going on, you know, about comfortability, you know, some communication, some inner communication going on. You know, we got Palace in Gemini in the third house, you know. So you're doing what you were always meant to do. This is gonna make you come off as your inner child, the type of energy that you're gonna exude, which makes you come off like that Sagittarius in the ninth house. As long as you keep your inner child a generous, cheerful, and spontaneous character, one who has nice oratorial skills and attracts many friends, but one tends to be superficial and have difficulty in concentrating deeply on a specific subject. You know, so this is what you can help your inner child. This is how you can help your inner child, you know, by having so many different experiences. You've been through so many experiences in your life. You've been through so much that whatever your inner child wants to express, you know, it won't feel like it's weird or off when you're doing it. You know, as years go by, this becomes the cause of many ordeals, and efforts must be made in order to remain more focused on, you know, instead of having scattered centers of interest. You know, so that's very important. You know, and with the sun being in Scorpio, you literally have everything that you need to express whatever Elegua wants to express. Oya has already been there and done that. So let's talk about the Orishas. Let's talk about the Orishas for a second. So Oya, you know, and this is like the love-hate relationship when it comes to Oya, because as much as you know, Eshu and Legba don't really like Oya when they're babies, there's no other portal, there's no other motherly figure that they can have, that can truly understand them and that will truly let them express themselves the way that they want to express themselves. You know, there's no other portal but through Oya's portal that they can do that. You know, so that's the reason why when you see a lot of notorious Virgo people, notorious Virgos, notorious Geminis, they always got a Oya or a Ada as a mother. You know, only reason why I'm speaking like this because I had a Ada as a mother. I have a Ada as a mother, a Scorpio Sun, Virgo Moon. She was the perfect portal for me, you know, to do what I'm doing. And a lot of what I'm doing is because of my mom. You know, so she was the perfect portal. I probably would have been a badass kid if I had any other kind of mom. You know, my mom, she was a baby. She act like a baby, but when it was time for her to be dominant, she ain't play. She ain't play that stuff. You know. So yeah, this is a beautiful alignment. You should be feeling happy right now. You should have a heart full of joy. If you've been doing what you're supposed to do, you should be having a heart full of joy right now. Like this is dope. I'm just going with the flow. Yeah, you know, that's dope. Appreciate you, fam. Granting peace, health, wealth, and joy to you and everyone in the chat. Ashe, peace. Hey, peace, bro. All right, I'm finna get on up out of here. This is dope. I appreciate everybody, and yeah, I'll do more of these. So let me hit y'all with this remix one last time, and then we gonna be out. Let me hit y'all with this remix. And as I always say, no matter what, yes, I'm really at my happiest moment of bliss. Yeah, see, I called it. Yeah, you know, and I appreciate all of y'all who donated. Everybody who supported, and yeah, I'll do more of these. If y'all down, I'll definitely do more of these. And you're definitely welcome. And as I always say,